As asylum seekers arrive in New York City, so have their children. And New York public schools have welcomed more than 5,500 with open arms. News 12's Samantha Cheney sat down with the principal of one of those schools to learn more on how they're adjusting to the change.
With every new school year comes new challenges. And when an influx of migrant children were suddenly enrolled in her school last month, Principal LaTanya Gray knew that she would need help supporting them. But she says she didn't actually expect the amount of aid that she received.
Sometimes it feels like we have so much help, we don't even know what to ask for anymore.
According to the Department of Education, PS16 has enrolled more than 30 new students in temporary housing this school year. And although they don't track asylum-seeking status, nor do they ask students for their country of origin, Principal Gray tells me her school has experienced changes that are different than other years.
Our ESL population, that's students who speak a second language, so that population has grown. And with that, we asked for an additional teacher, and we were able to get that funded very quickly. We were also able to get transportation for students.
The school that teaches pre-K to 5th grade now has more than 300 students in the building and just a few teachers that speak Spanish fluently. But Gray says language barriers have only made the Wakefield community closer.
We give space for children to share out in their own native language, and for any small words that we may have missed or not understood, we ask, does anybody know what that word means? And the children are more than happy to pitch in.
And while she says making sudden changes is never easy, according to the educator, her school wasn't overwhelmed by the influx of students, but instead was ready to adapt.
We had the space for the children, so just welcoming them and receiving them and thinking about, okay, what routines do we have to kind of step back and review?
One of those routines for teachers is using words during lessons that sound similar and have the same meaning across languages. And when they struggle, she says her bilingual office staff are there to help. And as families continue transitioning either to permanent housing or other shelters around the city, Principal Gray tells me PS16 will continue adapting and accepting students as they come. We're in Wakefield. Samantha Cheney, News 12.